Recently, there's been a lot of buzz about Deadshot snagging his own solo movie, which is as elusive as his targets. Picture this. The odds are slimmer than the poor souls who find themselves in the crosshairs of this lethal marksman. But fear not. In the wild world of the DC Universe, where James Gunn is conjuring up a new wave of cinematic magic, anything is fair game. That's right, my friends, buckle up as I spill the beans and give you an exclusive peek into what we know so far about the potential Deadshot extravaganza. Since the explosive debut of Suicide Squad in 2016, whispers of a standalone flick featuring none other than Floyd Lawton, aka Deadshot, brilliantly embodied by the one and only Will Smith, if I may add, have been doing the rounds. For those who don't know or cannot really remember, Deadshot, aka Floyd Lawton, is a DC Comics character created in 1950. Originally introduced as wielding standard firearms in a tuxedo, he was revamped in 1979 with custom wrist guns and a distinctive mask. Known for his expert marksmanship, he's a top assassin and a frequent adversary of Batman. Despite his supervillain status, he sometimes operates as an anti-hero in the Suicide Squad, showcasing complex motivations, including a sense of family and a personal code of ethics. Deadshot has appeared in various media, portrayed by actors like Will Smith in the Suicide Squad film, earning recognition as the 43rd greatest comic book villain by IGN in 2009. This guy, a lethal combo of assassin and mercenary, got himself a cozy spot in Bel Rev after a not-so-friendly run-in with the Bat. Now, Bel Rev, for the uninitiated, is like the VIP lounge for the worst of the bad, rubbing shoulders with the likes of Captain Boomerang, Killer Croc, Harley Quinn, and even Lex Luthor. Situated in the heart of the danger zone in Louisiana, Deadshot is renowned as the world's deadliest marksman. Armed with twin wrist-mounted guns and an arsenal of gadgets that would make even Batman blush, he's the go-to guy for missions that require a touch of finesse. But let's rewind a bit. Floyd Lawton didn't start off as Bel Rev's resident sharpshooter. Nope, he kicked off his career as a vigilante in Gotham City, only to evolve into the go-to guy for covert operations. His resume boasts membership in two heavyweight teams of the DC Universe, the Secret Six and the Suicide Squad. Deadshot's origin story is a bit of a heart-wrencher. Mistreated by his parents for not living up to the golden child status his brother enjoyed, he made a dramatic exit from home, clutching his trusty rifle. In a twisted turn of fate, an attempt to kill his despised father led to a tragic accident, claiming the life of his beloved brother. The family swept it under the rug to save face, leaving Deadshot to fend for himself with a meager allowance from dear old dad. Enter David King, a seasoned assassin who becomes Floyd's mentor, honing the sharpshooting skills he already possesses. Now let's fast forward to the live-action brilliance in the Suicide Squad. Will Smith's Deadshot stole the show, especially during the Midway City mission against the likes of Enchantress and her brother Incubus. The grit, the determination, and that soft spot for his daughter. Deadshot became more than just a sharpshooter, he became a character we couldn't get enough of. So why the hype for a Deadshot solo venture? Well, it's a cocktail of impeccable acting, a rich comic book history, and a performance that left us hungry for more. Will Deadshot rise from the shadows for his own cinematic spectacle? Only time will tell, but one thing's for sure, if there's anyone who can turn the slim odds into a bullseye, it's Deadshot himself. Stay tuned, folks, this could be one hell of a ride. The last time we caught a glimpse of Deadshot, it was after a mission that went off without a hitch. The team had their own special requests, but Deadshot wasn't just looking for a shave off his 10-year sentence. No, Floyd Lawton had a more heartfelt demand. He wanted to reunite with his daughter. And guess what? The tough-as-nails Amanda Waller gave her nod of approval. Fast forward and there's Deadshot in Gotham City, not taking down bad guys, but helping his daughter tackle some tricky math problems. Talk about a different kind of hero. Cut to the closing scene and we witness the touching moment of Zoe, Deadshot's daughter, giving her old man a hug. It's a poignant goodbye, and in that moment, Deadshot realizes he's earned something money can't buy: his daughter's love. Despite his shady past, he's redeemed himself in her eyes, leaving his future hanging in the balance. The possibilities are endless, and that standalone Deadshot project everyone's been buzzing about? Well, it's shrouded in uncertainty. Now, if you're wondering about the latest on Deadshot's solo adventure, there's some buzz from Rolling Stone. Do you remember Ezra Miller's recent antics? It turns out that the incident might have had a domino effect, leading to Will Smith's Deadshot movie being shelved. Why? Blame it on the hefty $20 million salary demand. Let's not dive too deep into the drama, but the gist is this. Deadshot's movie is stuck in limbo. Will Smith's headline-grabbing Oscar night scuffle with Chris Rock isn't helping matters either. With several of Smith's upcoming projects, including the much-anticipated Bad Boys 4 hitting pause, it's unclear whether he'll snag the lead in the Deadshot film. Now let's shift focus from the chaos surrounding Smith's projects. The Suicide Squad may not have won over every viewer, but one thing's for sure, it put Deadshot back in the spotlight. As things stand, the rumored Deadshot movie is in a holding pattern. Will it happen? Will Smith be at the helm? Nobody knows for sure. Interestingly, some argue that the movie's non-existence might be a blessing, with whispers of a potential character replacement making the rounds. The plot thickens, and the fate of Deadshot hangs in the balance. Stay tuned for the next thrilling chapter in the unpredictable saga of Floyd Lawton. The Suicide Squad faced some harsh critiques, especially its Deadshot spin-off, yet it strutted its stuff all the way to a whopping $746 million at the box office. Move aside, Aladdin, because before its magic carpet ride, this was the highest-grossing Will Smith flick in town. It's a cinematic twist that demands a closer look at the man behind the trigger. Hold your popcorn, though, because a Deadshot solo spectacle was initially on the cards, and honestly, I'm all for it. After all, the Harley Quinn spin-off and sequel dance to the same money-making beat, proving there's a method to the madness. But here's the plot twist. Despite the less-than-stellar reception of the first Suicide Squad, James Gunn extended an invite to Will Smith to reprise his role. Sadly, scheduling conflicts meant Smith couldn't join the killer crew. Cue the raised eyebrows. Smith's solo Deadshot dream might just be a no-go, especially with Idris Elba stepping into the frame as Bloodsport, the new gun-wielding anti-hero with a soft spot for the family. Sure, Deadshot's absence leaves the door ajar for Smith's return, but here's the scoop. A solo Deadshot flick might be a backward step. Why? Well, the character's ties to the critically panned predecessor are hard to shake. Smith's Deadshot shines, but Bloodsport's tale of family and firepower steals the show in Gunn's rebooted squad. Now let's not forget the bat in the room, Ben Affleck's Batman. He's the one who threw Deadshot behind bars, but with Affleck hanging up his cape, the Deadshot movie dream takes another hit. Smith could carry it, no doubt, but the risk might outweigh the reward, given the rocky financial ride of the last Suicide Squad venture. And the plot thickens. James Gunn's brewing a DCU universe, Marvel style. Translation? Deadshot's odds of a solo venture are slimmer than ever. So here's your cliffhanger. Does Deadshot stand a chance, and would it even be a win for the DC audience? Thanks for tuning in to our exclusive Deadshot 2024 first look with Will Smith. What are your thoughts on Smith reprising his role as the lethal marksman? Are you excited about the upcoming film's potential twists and turns? Drop your comments below and let's ignite a conversation. Don't forget to hit that like button if you're hyped for Deadshot's return. Subscribe for all the latest updates, exclusive interviews, and behind-the-scenes content. Share this video with your fellow DC enthusiasts and turn on notifications so you never miss a beat. Thanks for watching.